Peace to all my kings and queens out there. It's your boy Rel. We all know the struggle be so real out here. However, you do need to be realer than your struggle. So, stay tuned. I have some lessons for you. So let's get it.
Hello. Happy Friday evening. I deeply apologize. Been a crazy little few hours that didn't pass me. So, real quick before I get to the question of the day. Um, last night I was supposed to, because I had the recording from earlier Thursday morning of the question of the day, and then I was supposed to get off work and take a nap, get up, get to it, and everything. I was going to do another video, so I didn't get a chance to do that. I got home obviously from coming off of New Year's and stuff. I was super tired, so I took a nap. I got up with the intentions of doing my little side hustle, and then I was going to get to the video. I didn't get a chance to do that. I came home to spend some time with my wife, and last night I was going to record something before I went to bed, and she couldn't sleep because she needed to get up early today because she's out of town. So she went out of town. I got up fairly decent time this morning. I was up since she left, which she left around 6 or 7. I tried to I laid down for about, I say till about 9, but then I realized I had to get my grandkids today. So then that, and I had an appointment for my car. Needless to say, I had to take my grandson pretty much everywhere. It was a sporadic day with him. I was running around. I left his diaper bag here at his house, so I couldn't even change his diaper. I had to go buy diapers for him and everything. So anyway, needless to say, here we are. So question of the day. So I apologize for not doing my video from last night, but we're gonna still get to everything. So question of the day. This is for the culture. Who and where are our black leaders? Or who would you consider a black leader in our culture? This is for our people, obviously. I'm not expecting anybody outside our culture. I mean, if you outside the culture and you know our culture to some extent, put it down in the comments. Who do you feel nowadays is our black leader? Obviously, most people at one point would have said Barack Obama at the time he was in presidency, and I felt about that at one point, but obviously he's not in office anymore. And I guess when I think about our culture, you try to find somebody to be upstanding and like representing our culture right, being able to stand on some principles and stuff. Now, the only other person I could say is Minister Farrakhan, but obviously, that might sit different for a lot of people and stuff, especially because he's older and he's not doing a lot of speeches like the speeches he used to do. So honestly, I'm just wondering who you would consider a black leader these days. My thoughts on that would be like 19 Keys. He's a thought leader. That's how he goes. He goes as a thought leader, and I just respect a lot of the stuff that he say. I respect a lot of the stuff that he say. Am I going to put him the leader over the culture? I think a lot of people in the culture respect him. I don't think anybody would ever not put him there as a leader and stuff. So I just want to know you guys' thoughts. Honestly, the reason why I'm even asking this question is not like I'm trying to pit, people as leaders and pit people against each other or try to make this political thing or nothing. I guess it's just because there's a lot of stuff going on, especially, I'll tell you like this. My leaders have always been people of entertainment. And I know that sounds weird to say that, but those are the people I follow just because at one point, hip hop, we had like, your Tupacs, you had your, I wouldn't say Biggie was a leader necessarily, but just like people that was in hip hop, like your Ice Cubes, your Snoop Dogg's, your Dr. Dre's, or just I don't know. And I mean, those are just people that I guess I looked up to at one point and felt like I held them to a high standard. And then in the newer times, it was like, at one point, Kanye West was looking like he could have been one, especially because he got into the Billionaire Club at one point, and him and Jay. And I don't know, man. It is, as you get older, you start looking at things different. And you start like wondering, like, what do we have as a leader? Who do we follow? Who do we respect enough to like let them lead the culture? Because I know white people got their own people. They might have, there might be some discrepancies here and there, but they have their leaders. Each culture has their leaders, people that they follow and respect. I just don't think we have our own. And I mean, like I said, I gave you a person who I respect. Now, can we say that everybody feels the same or would follow the train that he's moving? Maybe a few, maybe not. But I just want to know everybody's thoughts on that. I mean, not to make it some kind of political thing, not to make it any kind of pitting people against people. And then there was even at one point too, just a sidebar. I would have said like 50 Cent. But with all the stuff that's going on, people are kind of with that. You can't even say that no more. So I just want to know everybody's thoughts. Because I guess I'm kind of like lost when it comes to art. Like, why are we as a culture so divided, and who do we put in position to say, okay, enough with the divide. Let's take this train and go this way. Let's try to move toward the path of righteousness instead of the button of heads. So I just want to know your guys' thoughts. Who do you feel, for our culture should be a leader, or you look at as a leader? Let me know down in the comments. I will be doing more videos tonight. I apologize again for all my, first of all, the rambling of my day, but I just had to let you guys know where I stand. But I'm getting to it. I have a empty house to myself to record, without, the interference of wifey and grandkids and stuff, because they're leaving out to Mexico tonight along with my wife. She's already gone. So it'll be just me. I'll be doing a lot of recording here in the house, as well as I'll be doing a lot of recording in the car because I'm always on the go. So stay tuned. I got more videos for you guys, but I hope everybody's blessed and enjoying your new year so far. It's just been a little crazy for me, just trying to get back into my regular day schedule. So bear with me, but I'm here. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the video. Answer that question, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I appreciate you guys rocking out with me today. Remember, the struggle is real, but you have to be realer than you struggle. Don't let the situation define the man, but let the man define the moment. Stay intentional, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.